crazy. We at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get crazy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not. I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hello? Hold it on. Man, Shadow, what was that? You all right?
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
League game.
Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Who team? Oh.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Here's a diving catch right side. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out.
Oh, he right there. Oh.
Nice diving catch here on the game's opening.
Man, where the nigga come from, man?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, y'all caught team.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Panthers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hold up, man.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Hold on, let me finish this game. I'm almost done.
Here he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That one good for
hey, whoa.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Shit, he don't fuck with his brother after he betted against him, dude.
4th down, Mayfield. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check back 16. Check back 16. Be a long day for you. Hurry. 16.
Mayfield to throw it. Forced out to his left. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
I'm unslappable, nigga.
They'll run with Sanders, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Mayfield. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating.
Damn, man. Niggas got shot his way.
And get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not like that for they be saying you cheating and all that shit.
But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff
inside your
end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific last week.
You beat Brother B?
Rams.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Yeah, I ain't never beat them. Eagles. Oh, yeah, the Chargers. He usually play the Eagles. He's an Eagles fan.
Brady's
I just played that motherfucker
on
the other
first
day.
down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, on the photo.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
second down. Here's Fournette. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah, Shada, man. Yeah, that shit was yesterday, man. The man came to gamble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Huh? Shada, what? Hold on. Chop, apologize, man.
Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette.
I'm in the game. I just told y'all can't wait.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So
yeah, give me a second. It's 3rd quarter, but this shit almost over with. I'm chewing clock.
Here's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And to the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hello?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go play action. Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Once again with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this awfully close to a 1st down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run for it. This is Foreman. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Brady again. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Man, let's go, man.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Damn, man. Saunders, what happened? Like you fell off. You been on the game too much, boy. What happened? Hoes ain't fucking with you.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes it a 7-3.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm straight shot it.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
What happened?
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
About to be 4.
In quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Yeah, I'll be slaving at that, dude. Physically, mentally. Yeah, I'm locked in. I ain't been on the game.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
No. He didn't tell me that. He called me yesterday. I'm going to say, man, where you at?
So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
What the hell he at?
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives,
I hope
get
not.
those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 22, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
No. No.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Mayfield's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing
we were talking about
there.
you off the mic.
It's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Mayfield now. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Mayfield to Moore for the Carolina first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
I'm still in my game, bro. It's fourth quarter.
5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brady. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Airing this one out for Evans. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown.
It's fourth quarter, Chop. It's fourth quarter. I'm almost done.
Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Man, what's up?
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Huh?
Now it's Ryan Suckup.
Did you say
after the touchdown to kick it away? This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Damn.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly.
Bro, look at this game, dog. Like,
he's at the 30, 10, 5, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he fires one incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Rolling to his left. Airing this one out for Evans. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much.
No, I don't play
as he
like
extended that
nobody.
play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play.
Almost. Damn. Almost.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing is Brady on third down. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Brady going to go on fourth down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What? Yo, nigga out to eat. Whoa.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Man, y'all boys crazy.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been
hey, Chop, I ain't gonna lie, I just did that. I muted the mic.
Especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
They'll turn to Sanders. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Isabella now from his end zone. And this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Here's Brady to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the.
I ain't gonna lie, I hit the lotto, man. I'm gonna pull up on y'all, boy.
The 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through.
Bless y'all.
All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up.
Huh? What you say, Chuck?
Great game, and we are not done yet. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Ooh, I put up on both. I've been in both places, bitch. Almost, man. This nigga slow grinder. It's a minute left.
This Carolina offense
line
ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Huh?
The run only got a yard.
What?
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Man, Black, Green, hey, Black, wow. I was in the party with Black. He ain't tell me nothing.
Dancing to his left.
Nah, I was in the party with Black. I was in the party with Black.
He's the one to get it.
Man, Black could have. Why Black ain't invite me though? I ain't his boy though, so I ain't tripping.
Just keeps on running in Tampa Bay. Another 10 sacks for him in 2021. He's up to 37 in 3 seasons with the Buccaneers.
Man, Black could have said something to me though, bro.
Yeah, this pass
Black, wow, man.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
I was in the party, bro. Listen, I was in the party with Black this morning before they went to that party. Black was like, man, hey, I'm gonna go to another party with such and such. Whoever was in here with him, he was like, I was on the mic, but I had my mic muted. And I was like, Black, where you going? He probably ain't hear me though. I don't know. I was like, Black, what party you going to? But he sent the other nigga an invite to the party. But I ain't.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Defensively, a bit of a collapse. Thus allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion.
I ain't even buy that deal. I need to get
they're going
that
to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Baker.
Oh, he did, man.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away.
Man, bro,
Smart
this nigga
decision
throwing
here.
the ball. Run the ball,
And
man.
it brings up
Get the
2nd
game over.
down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mayfield to throw. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mayfield. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught.
It's a
touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Isabella now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Yes, 57.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think it...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So what a finish here. They maneuver to the outskirts of his range, Charles. He steps up, drills it from long distance.
That was no gimme. I like that expression, outskirts of his range. Look, the kickers that I've met, all they want is a chance. And I think he knew this one was good the second it left his foot.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you